Hello, friends. Hope you're doing well. It's a rainy day here in my little neck of the woods in southern Illinois, so hope the sun's shining where you are. But I went to the grocery store this morning and I bought a bag of lemons. Bought them at Walmart. That's the go-to grocery store around here. But I bought this bag of lemons. The bag is tinted yellow and it has sort of a crisscross netting pattern on the back. It's a nice looking bag. Looking through the bag, the lemons look great. That's why I bought them. They look like they're just the right color. They look like they're ripe. Not too ripe, but it looks like they're ripe and mature, and you can't see any blemishes. They look just perfect to make the lemonade that I just love. I have it all the time. But on opening the bag, I took out a lemon, and it was soft to the touch, had some squishy spots. You can see the rotten spot right there. You couldn't tell it from the bag, but it was only upon further, deeper inspection that I found that the fruit was not good at all, that it was rotten. And that's the way it is with a lot of people today who are preaching and teaching a false gospel. We have so many strange movements within the churches that are not scriptural, that it makes your head spin. These movements come out of man's own head. They make up this doctrine that doesn't go with Scripture at all. They have a lot of buzzwords, a lot of taglines, but not Scripture. Some of these new movements, the New Apostolic Reformation, we've got Word of Faith, we've got the Prosperity Gospel, we've got the Seeker-Sensitive movement, Seven Mountains, the Dominionism movement, the Latter Rain movement, and so many more. And these movements are wrapped up in some big fancy churches, huge crowds, huge followers, or huge number of followers. Usually have hypnotic and emotionally charged and captivating music. And they have a high profile, exuberant, charismatic leadership who usually have a few books to sell and demand some big bucks for their speaking engagements. On the outside, just like my lemons, on the outside packaging, it looks valid, sounds valid, but like my lemons, when you open up the packaging and closely examine the fruit, it's rotten. And this is what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7, beginning with verse 15. And Jesus said, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree brings forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree brings forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that brings not forth good fruit is cut down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits you shall know them." So, friends, while you may be tempted to buy into what looks good, what sounds good, make sure you examine the real fruit and examine it closely to see if it passes the Scripture test. Be a Berean and be blessed, my friends. Until the next time.